it didn't happen for me because it's not the right timing. And there's been so many things that I wished it would have happened back then, but then it happened later in my career, and the effect of it was so much bigger. Indeed. That made me realize I wasn't ready back then.
Julien Virgin.
Welcome to Dropping Jewels with Julien Virgin, where I find the jewel in genuine conversations with everyday people. Today's guest is recording artist, producer, songwriter, and DJ Full Crate. Full Crate joining me here, live on location in Atlanta, Georgia at the, we're not even gonna tell you where we're at. We're in paradise.
We're in paradise. We're in a nice spot.
We are in paradise, yeah. We talked about everything, starting with his classical foundation in music and how that evolved as an Armenian immigrant growing up in Amsterdam.
Up until 13, you pretty much listen to whatever your parents play.
Indeed.
And my parents play everything. And I remember being in Amsterdam, going to high school at 13, and a homie of mine, and he pulled up and he was like, oh, I got this CD, and you gotta check this out. It's crazy. I'm like, ah, cool, boom. I take it, and the CD is like a burned, I think it's like a silver CD, and it had a marker written on it, and it said Tupac.
Ooh.
And I was like, ooh, what is this? And I never went back from that. You know, that was like it for me.
That discovery of Tupac sparked a revolution in his musical creativity, leading him along the path of where he is today as an all-purpose musician.
I'd say I'm a music artist in the full spectrum of the meaning of it. I'm a recording music artist. I started out as a DJ, then I went into producing, then I went into songwriting, then I went into singing, and now I guess I just do what makes me happy.
Doing what makes him happy is creating music with friends and traveling around the world playing sets. Crate has a diverse catalog of music, ranging from eclectic R&B, soul, and electronic funk, including songs like Getaway, The River, Roller Coaster, and my favorite, I'm Trying.
I'm trying to be a better me. I'm trying to fix myself so we can be free.
I'm trying, fool. I'm Crate, I'm trying.
I know, bro. I'm trying too.
You know what I mean?
That's why I made the song.
Just when I listened to it, I was like, I felt it.
That record was literally me being vulnerable vocally and songwriting-wise for me for the first time. Because I've been writing for a very long time. I've been writing for other people. I've been, cutting demos for other people, and they would re-sing it and stuff. That was the first time that I was like, actually, I have something to say. And being a producer is not enough for me to say what I need to say.
Yes.
I started rhyming jokingly because I don't really rap.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say that was me rapping. That was just me telling a story. And
legit.
Interesting enough, like I started the verse with saying like, trying to tell a story, but I ain't no storyteller. Yeah. Which, funny enough, I now realize that I am a storyteller.
1,000%.
Yeah. And just at the time, I was more so saying I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
Just so everybody know.
Yeah.
That's not what I do. I'm just telling a story right here. That was just me. That definitely was the beginning of a new journey for me as a creative.
That journey has taken Crate's sound around the globe and introduced him to other creatives of whom he works with to create more dope vibes. You work with a lot of really talented, beautiful women.
I do.
Of color too.
I do.
And I noticed that, like, is that something that you're strategic about? Because you're putting me on like a lot of different like female artists that are just
funny
really,
enough.
really
I had this
dope in what they
conversation.
do.
I had this conversation. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good.
I was excited to reply to this question. It's never been like, ooh, you look like this, so therefore we're gonna work with you.
Yeah.
Initially, it just started as something that just happens because you have good energy with someone. You're on the same page with someone. And for me also, going to a personal life, if I'm dating someone or I have experienced something with someone and that inspired me to write a song, that I'm going to then also represent that person in a visual aspect.
For sure.
So if I'm dating a black woman, then I'm gonna make a video with a black woman.
Indeed.
Because that's the true inspiration, because that was my actual life experience of dating who I'm dating, right? So there was no strategic ideas behind it. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna do this because it's gonna work. It wasn't even about that at all. It was just more so It's a community I grew up in. It's a culture I grew up in. It's my friends and just life experiences that just happen to be like that. It's a connection and energy for me. And I just so happen to connect with the people I connect with.
Yeah.
And they just happen to be talented, very powerful, beautiful women.
Crate works with people he's invested into and creates his own visuals using the resources he has available.
This is the thing, nobody's gonna do it for you. Some people have the luxury. I don't have the luxury. So for me, I don't come from a rich background at all. A lot of struggles with my family, but beautiful times at the same time. So I look at it like this. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for someone to do it if I can't do it. And if I can't do it, I'm gonna find out how to do it. I enjoy creating, I enjoy building. I think one of my biggest hobbies is learning.
Crate has learned and grown a lot in his musical and life journey. So I asked him, what does 17-year-old Narjan think of the man that's sitting next to me today?
He'd be hella proud. I'm so much further than I thought I'd ever be. But being here now, I realize, man, if I can be here, why stop? Do you know what I mean? I didn't get, I didn't get this far just to get this far. That really imprints it on me. So yeah, man, I think he'd be proud because everything I'm doing right now is what I used to dream of as a kid. I would literally bike to school in Amsterdam, daydreaming about everything I've been doing for the past 5-10 years. So I lived the dream, bro.
Crate and I discussed a lot in our 20-minute dialogue, but the jewel that stuck with me the most was,
what's not for me is not for me, and I truly, truly believe it's a difficult journey. Even the other day, like, I saw somebody that got something that I've been wanting for so long, like, on a career move. And it's so easy to kind of be tempted to go into, like, man, why'd that person get it and I didn't get it?
Yeah.
But then,
hate a little bit.
Yeah, but I try to move away from that because then that means that we're not moving with love, and I really want to be happy for it, whether it's a friend or a stranger. I really want to be happy for that person and say, you know what, it didn't happen for me because it's not the right timing. And there's been so many things that I wished it would have happened back then, but then it happened later in my career, and the effect of it was so much bigger. Indeed. That made me realize I wasn't ready back then.
What's for me is for me when it's for me. I received that. Respect. Before he got on his way, he dropped this lasting jewel too.
I don't need flashy things to feel great. I can go to the dollar store and still be bougie. It's not, money doesn't make you bougie, it's your taste. So to me, that's always been a thing. Also, coming from nothing, you kind of have to, maneuver and do your best.
So I encourage you to support a hustler and follow Full Crate on all social media platforms and stream his music, because it's a vibe.
I appreciate you coming out and just wanting to spend time and ask really dope questions.
If you enjoyed that jewel and would like to hear and view more dope content, be sure to smash that subscribe button, leave a comment, drop a like, and follow me at julienvirgin.com. Until the next time, I appreciate you for dropping jewels with Julien Virgin. This was a success, and I'm grateful for it, man. Thank you, brother.
Stay hydrated.
Stay.